everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to another episode of Coolcraft. Now, as you saw by that thing at the beginning of the video, my base looks so much different than it did in the last episode. For instance, and in case you haven't noticed, it's all grass. And if you haven't noticed, how? Like, I was literally in a cinematic at the beginning of the video of me zooming out of the island and it transforming from what it looked like originally to everything that's happened so far. That is exactly what this thing has done, and I'm so impressed with how well that thing lined up. But yes, so over the last few days, over the last week, which is the reason why I haven't uploaded an episode from the server in a while, just because, well, I've been busy, kind of, at work on finishing the island transformation to grass. And as you can see, pretty much, this is basically what it looked like before I started. Besides that was already grass, this map hasn't updated. But I'm going to take a screenshot of these maps in a second, and then we're going to update them live. And today's episode is going to be entirely devoted to base work. And the reason why I haven't done much in my base, oh, those don't go in there. They go in here. Why I haven't done much in my base recently, apart from this here infinity room, which I did go, as you can see, probably change it in between episodes. For instance, this is an iron door, and this place is way bigger. Although I did find out a slight bug that if you have your brightness on moody, you can actually see, like, the different, where there is and isn't sea lanterns, so therefore you can see where there's the exit. But also, there's a face in the ceiling here. You're not supposed to be able to see this sort of thing. And yes, I can actually close that door, so sorry you're hearing this whatever music in the background. I prefer my brightness on bright anyway. So yeah, that's why there hasn't been any Coolcraft episodes over this week, which I haven't had school, which has been perfect. But also, why I haven't done much around here recently. Also, in between episodes, I was messing around with this thing, trying to get it to work better, and I think I might have succeeded. I'm not sure. What I've pretty much done is I've decided to make these pistons zero-tick this slab back and forth to make it more efficient. I've also been over here trying to experiment with zero-ticking pistons and things for cactus. I don't know, that's confusing. Block here. But yeah, guys, this has been a long time coming, and something that I've been wanting to do for ages now is change this entire island from mycelium to grass, which I've finally done after a long, painstaking process of placing down blocks of stone on everything and breaking them. So
before I died.
I should probably go mute JRD Cool right now.
Oh, this is gonna be a mess.
So JRD Cool mute. So now he can hear me, but I can't hear him. Anyhow. But yes, so my grand vision for the space is about to start coming into reality. But today, in this episode, now that I've rambled on for long enough, what we're going to do is we're going to be terraforming a bunch of this terrain, probably getting rid of a lot of these mushrooms in the process. Although maybe I'll just do that when I build buildings. So terraforming down a ton of this terrain to be flatter, so that the whole idea of a city would work here without these sharp hills and stuff. But also, what we're going to be doing first, before that, is we are going to be full-fledging out putting beacons everywhere around this base. Now, not sure if you noticed, but I have a good majority of this base covered by currently what is like 3 permanent haste beacons. The green one, that one which is temporary. It isn't perfectly spaced out, so I'll get something better in there momentarily. But I also recently, after I built the Wither Skeleton Farm, built these 5 beacons that give me the rest of the effects. Now, what I'm going to do is around the rest of the island, I'm going to put these exact 5 beacons in everywhere for each one of these. And I'm also going to, first, before I do that, expand all the haste beacons so that I have approximately about 9 of them around here. Although, so, I'm going to expand 1 there, probably 2, 3 out there, maybe 1 out there and there, I don't know. It's going to be confusing, but I'm going to get to work, and I'm probably not going to time-lapse this, because that would be boring. Let's be honest. So, I'll get back to you once most of the haste beacons are in. Alright, everybody. Some time has passed in between the last two clips, and some exciting news has happened for me. I got myself an alt account. So I can now spectate freely without JRD's account. Like, as you can see, it is fully my account here with my skin, and I've blocked it to spectator mode on the server. But this allows me to record any third-person timelapse I want without the need of JRD Cole's account, or just do anything that requires two accounts. What is this mushroom doing? So why do the mushrooms look so weird from the top? Anyhow, as you can see, I've gotten a whole bunch more beacons into the base. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beacons in the base now. And that is pretty cool. And that, like, I mean, I could put another one out on this island over here, but I don't think I'm going to, just because it's kind of far out in the waste, and I'm not going to build much there. Ooh, that island might cause problems. Actually, that island I'll just remove, I guess. 'Cause that island's kind of useless. But, as you can see, this beacon here narrowly missed the Cool Bros Incorporated building. And this is only the half of it. Like, I can show you guys quickly the underground, and I could switch back to my normal view in a sec. So you got C, beacon, beacon, and beacon. And, like, this beacon has just barely gone farther than all of my strip mining from back when I started the world. That is how freaking far this beacon is. And this, hey, what's this? Very small ravine. That's cool. Okay. This, as you can see, is pretty insane. One's in the center of this lake here, and I actually that pole actually represents the place where I placed the beacon while I was changing all this to grass. So, the fact that there is actually a beacon in the center of this lake, which is actually considered an ocean biome, apparently, it's pretty cool. So, this is going to be named Beacon Lake here. It's not going to be anything special for the ocean out here because it's just the ocean. But this here is Log Bay, because I have all the logs here from when I was planning to put logs behind the tree farm. And this here is obviously this is it here is going to be Beacon Park North. It's going to be, I'm actually going to put all the beacon effects everywhere on the island that I can. But this is, like, obviously where Cool Bros Incorporated is. Then we're gonna have Beacon Pond with Beacon Park Central or West right here. Then over this way we have Beacon Park East, and these are gonna be breaks in all the buildings. And then that thing's in the ocean, and this is gonna be Beacon Park South, because this here is south. Did I just see a creeper? I see a zombie. That's not good that I'm seeing a zombie there. Well, actually, my mob farm is turned off, so I don't actually care right now. That's still not good. But actually, hold up. Let me show you the trickery where I can quickly go. Put this on that. Let me go to my main account here. So, see, I'm controlling this account now. And I can actually take a step out a sec, and switch to you viewing my main account. So now you can see my spectator, or you could see my spectator accounts there. We're now viewing my main account, but I can now also go switch right back to my spectator account. Sorry, the game freezes when I do that. It's in full screen. It's obviously in full screen mode, and when you tab out of a full screen window, OBS can't record it. But that's that. I actually got a whole bunch of diamonds, which I'm actually going to go mine up in a second. And I will actually, I'll go put in the rest of the beacons. So, yeah, give me a sec. Alright, guys, so I've been doing some work getting in all the beacons that we need, and I've also color-coded them with in correspondence with what their effect is going to be. And so, I've done that. Now I gotta go around to each of them and just apply effects. So I'll quickly do that, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, guys, I have done it. I have applied the effects to all the beacons. So now, no matter where I am in my base, I will always be getting that refreshing, nice, delicious, and refreshing taste of everything. Shut it, JRD! I hate hate you so much. So yeah, that is that. And now I'm probably gonna end up going into a probably very long time lapse of me going and terraforming a lot of terrain down, because this terrain is a little bit too much hill for a city. I mean, especially right here. I'm gonna start here, because this kind of, I know this would be a problem. So let me get everything set up and I'll get right in with the time lapse. Alright everybody, that was a fairly interesting time lapse for me. We, as you can see, flattened a lot of this area here, which is pretty good. It'll make a great city area. A few things I gotta do is I gotta like cover over all of this area, make this flat, because that'll be easy. That's big and open. So I actually quickly want to check out is what's the biome. Oh, fridge, this is an ocean. Alright, so this lake is gonna have to stay here, because that's an ocean, which is really annoying. But besides that, a lot of this could probably get flattened down or leveled off. That can get flattened down. Some of this stuff is going to have to get leveled off up a little bit higher, like probably around here. Oh, still be probably hilly. And this is going to be the greatest confusion ever, because the stuff up here, I'm going to probably flatten this down a ways, but it's still going to probably be a higher elevation than the surrounding terrain. And I did remove their shulker, which is cool. But yeah, so that is all of that flattened. And actually, besides the very first load that I had, these are shulker boxes up to here. So those two are empty. These are shulker boxes, which I gotta get stored away, which have tons of stuff in them. Also, did notice that there's a slight beacon dead spot on the tip of the island over here, but I ain't putting 2 more beacons. It's probably like right in the middle of, so. Yep, that's gonna be that. And the next thing, which I've been rambling on for a long time, I know. I'm sorry I do this a lot. Why do I do this? Lag. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna be doing is actually I'm going to start fiddling with placing in roads. Actually, but before I do that, I gotta get a whole bunch of concrete. So that's turned on. Yeah, so I'm gonna go grinding for a while, and I guess I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so it's been a little while, and I've been doing a bit of grinding. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of concrete and stuff, and so I think I pretty much know what I want to do with the road design. So, for starters, let's build like the first segment of the road about here. I'm not sure how wide I'm gonna want to make this, but you know, I'll figure it out in my inventory special. So this is what a sidewalk is gonna be. It's gonna be like solid 3 blocks of smooth stone. Got a decent amount of space here. And the road itself is actually gonna be dipped down by a block. And there's a special reason that I'll get to for that in another episode. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks seems good. Oh, and if you're wondering about this hole that I disappeared to a couple of times during the time lapse, there's gravel down there, and I kind of wanted to grab it. Man, my inventory is so full, and this is annoying me so much. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take concrete or whatever for the road and do that. Or should I just plop this down on top, like these things? I feel like this is what I want to do. So that this is ground level, and this is essentially a block below ground level. But if I... Hold on, let me get something and then I'll get right back. Alright guys, so I feel like this is probably the design I'm going to go with. I did widen it, but I was thinking it was a little narrow of a street. Now I'm thinking it's a little bit wide of a street. And I don't want to make it an even number wide, because that would just cause problems. So I feel like... Yeah, I feel like I'm going to drop it back down to the size that I originally had it at. Yeah, okay. Just put a couple of that in there so I can collect this stuff. And then I'm gonna string a whole bunch of this stuff across across my base, and that is gonna be pretty much what we're doing today in this episode. Sorry if it's short, and sorry if I rambled on a lot during the episode. I do that a lot. I need to work on it. Oh yeah, I gotta end. Alright guys, so this is the road design that I've decided to go with. And now you're looking at it, it's all made out of concrete powder, and you're wondering like, hey, this doesn't necessarily look so good, what are you going to do about that? I'm going to say this. I'm going to do this about this. And a little bit here. And there. That looks 10 times better. Yeah, so that's how the whole road is going to work. It's going to be placed out as concrete powder just to make my life simple. That's going to get filled in. And then that. So yeah, this is the start of the city, guys. And off camera, before I do the thumbnail probably, I'll end up doing a lot more of this. But, guys, I'm going to have to say, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Discord link in the description. And I will see you all in the next episode of Cool Craft. Bye.